Hey, how you doing, everyone? Welcome back to Big Frog's 4x4. Today we're underneath the 2017 Kia Niro because we're going to be putting LED fog lights in. I can't say how good they are because there are some cheap ones I found on Amazon. I wasn't sure if we were going to like them or not over the stock bulbs, so I got some really cheap ones. I don't know how long they're going to last or any of that stuff, so I'll just have to keep you updated in the comments below depending on if they last very long or not. But I'm going to just walk you through, just quickly, how to replace them. Now this is the underbelly of the car, the plate that goes underneath the engine and transmission area. There are 7 bolts that go in place, that hold it in place. They're 10 millimeter, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Then there's 12 of these plastic clips that hold it in place. Now, you can use one of these panel tools and get underneath the edge of it and pop them up, and then they pop right out. Or you can take a flathead screwdriver, and these have, let's see if I can get up close, have little notches you'll see on the side right here that you can put a screwdriver underneath and kind of just work them out with a screwdriver. Like I said, it has 12 of those, and let's see, we got 1, 2, let's see, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, and there's one on that side over here is 11. I missed one somewhere. I'm trying to look at it on the camera here, sorry. Well, there's another one here somewhere, but there's 12 of them. So open the box up. It comes with a pair of gloves. You don't want to handle this with your bare hands in case there's any oils or greases on your hands. Let's see, it comes with 2 zip ties. And there's your LED fog light, circuit board, and the plug. Now these are supposed to be direct plug-in, so we'll get up in there and see how hard this job is. Passenger side is right here. Once you have that panel off, it's easy to see. Squeeze these 2 tabs on the sides to release it. Then turn the bulb and remove. Now you make sure you get this O-ring with it or you're not going to get the new bulb in. So this works if you're replacing it with a brand new bulb or if you're replacing it with LEDs. The bulb number, it's an H8. So if you're looking for LED or the standard bulb, it's an H8 bulb. Now installing the new LED is pretty much the same. It'll only go in, I believe it only goes in one way because I think the spacing on these 3 tabs are different. So it looks like it goes like that. And I put a little bit of white lithium grease on the seal just so it makes it easier to turn and stuff. And nope, that's not it. So we'll rotate. Oh, there we go, and turn back. So this particular one wires in with the wire hanging down. And then simply plug it in. And then we'll zip tie this wire up. Probably I'll wire to this hose right here. Because I don't see really anything else to wire it into. So I'll zip tie that little board right there and we'll see what they look like. Alright, here's a kind of look at what they look like with the LED fog light in place. There's the passenger side and there's the driver's side. If I come down here at the same height, you can definitely see a huge difference in the light. And I'll put something up against here and you'll see what it looks like in the dark. So this is just a large 4x8 sheet of ply or styrofoam that I have. I sat in front of the car so you can see the difference. There's the driver's side and there's the LED on the passenger side. So I think that's definitely going to help. Well, the camera wants to stay focused. I think that's definitely going to help driving at night. My wife has a hard time driving at night with her eyes focusing at nighttime and with light absorption. So we're doing this to hopefully help her drive a little bit at night. But there you can definitely see the difference. Now the driver's side is pretty much the same thing. You squeeze the tabs, remove the plug, then turn the bulb, and release the bulb. If you want to ever keep these for backup use, which I'm going to do, because if the LED blows, it won't pass inspection, or if you're going on a trip somewhere, you might want to keep a hold of these in the back trunk of your car just in case one of these quit working and you need the bulb in. But yeah, just unplug it and remove it. Don't touch the glass. Now with these that you get, they are universal. They fit different application plugs. So you can plug these in backwards. I did that, just did that on the passenger side. If you plug it in and it doesn't work, you have to take the plug out, flip it over, and plug it back in. And it will work both directions. Now on an incandescent bulb, polarity doesn't matter. But since these are a positive negative type of circuit board, you need to make sure you have the positive and negative correct. That's why you might have to flip it over. The polarity might be backwards. Alright, like I said, it's pretty much the same as the other one. I'm going to try to stay out of the camera here. You install it. You find it until all three tabs, and it only goes in one way, line up. Turn it till it locks. Plug it in. Now I'm going to zip tie this wire, this circuit board right here. So you see on the tag here, if it's an 8, 9, and 11. That's why the plug is kind of universal. And this thing doesn't have any weight to it really at all. So I'm not worried about it like hanging and dangling right there on that wire harness. Really, there's nothing here really to tie it to that well anyways. But now we test this side and see if this plug is correct. If not, I'll reach underneath, unplug it, flip it, and plug it back in. Now when I reinstall these covers, I reinstall them with the bolts first, and I install them loosely. And you can do it, I guess, however you want, but I just find it's easier to do it that way. So you line everything up here. And you have your first bolt here. I'm going to put one over here just to hold it up into place. Then I'll grab the rest of the bolts, put them all in loose. There is a little hook back here that goes up over the metal piece in here. So you just got to slide that up over, then put your bolt in. Just make sure all the pieces are in, and then just snap them into place. And these are really easy. As long as they're still popped out, you just make sure all these little ears are in place, put it up in, and then push the tab in and relocks it. Once you have all your push clips installed, then you want to come along and just tighten down all of your 10mm bolts. Now remember, it's only holding in this little, basically, cardboard fabric cover underneath the engine. You don't need to go like mad scientist tight on these bolts. Basically, just snug them all up real quick. Just a quick update. Those fog lights do not work in this Kia Niro. They work. It's not the light's fault. The Kia Niro body doesn't like, I'm guessing, the resistance or the current draw of the fog lights, of the H8 bulbs that I got. So after only a few minutes, you'll see one turn off and the other one turn off. And then I've tried cycling that several times and it still does it. So I took one of them out, ran a battery directly to the post of the LED light, and they stay on and stay running the whole time. So either they're overheating, the fan isn't blowing enough air in once they're plugged into the car, or the body control module doesn't like the resistance or voltage draw, the current draw of the bulb, of the LED. So I'm leaning more towards just the car and not the LED. If any of you out there have a Kia Niro and have installed LED fog lights, please let me know, and I will see if I can get those installed. As always, thanks for watching Big Frogs 4x4. Don't forget to like and subscribe, and God bless.